Hello everyone, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, happy sweetest day. How's everyone doing? I'm gonna give it just a minute. See if anyone can jump on. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a good week. Hi. How's your energy doing this week? How's it going? Hello, hello. What a busy week, huh? I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I would go through periods of being very energetic. Up and down, she said. Yep, very energetic and then very, very tired. So I don't know if anyone else is feeling that. Today's a much lighter day, so much better today. Yes, happy sweetest day. I'm pulling a card as we start, and some people there's lots of anxiety in people's fields right now. So I was guided to just jump on and do a collective card read and go through a couple things just to see how everyone's doing. But lots of anxiety and fear are coming up for people. Let's see these messages. Lots of triggers. Yes, much better today. Good. Like a roller coaster. Yeah, that's the week. Very tired. Yep, that's normal. I'll pull up some more cards. But so this week's energy for light workers. For light workers, this week's energy was big. It officially bumped you out of the 3D bond this week. So if you are a light worker, congratulations to you. So I feel that this week is funny because for light workers, it's a very good, positive week. It's a lot of strong energy. A lot of light codes and upgrades are happening. But for people who are still residing a little bit in the lower vibrations, they're struggling big time. So lots of anxiety, lots of fear. Some people even within the higher frequencies that's trying to creep in, but it's up to you to kind of boot it out. But for people who are in the lower frequencies, they're struggling right now because 3D is not really in this space anymore on Earth. So those who are still residing in the 3D energetically are just, like I said, I've said this before, they're clawing their way, trying to hang on. But what they don't realize is if you kind of let go of that and you address yourself and you face yourself, you can get out of that. So I think this is the week that people are starting to realize that, which is okay. Everyone has a point that they need to turn and kind of look at themselves and think, okay, what is it that I need to do differently? What is it I need to change? What am I not seeing? Everyone has that point. So it's important to face that. You have to let the ego part out of the way. You have to let your own judgments out of the way of yourself, first of all, and of others. You have to let the victim consciousness out of the way. You have to get out of all that. You have to get out of that space in order to be able to really look at yourself and start your awakening journey. So some are having a really hard time with that. But I think most of you here are out of that. So that's good. So it's just kind of maintaining your own energy. There may be some different stuff to work through, but that's all a part of what's going on right now. So we're still very much in the letting go energy where you need to let go of anything that's not serving you. So that could be people, that could be a job, that could be anything. So, it could be an addiction. So it's really letting go of all that now. So I've been seeing synchronicities and numbers and beautiful swans at the lake. Oh, I love that. So that's your guides for sure. So what are you thinking of when you see those numbers? What is it that's on your mind? That's usually a validation when you see that. So I've been purging and throwing stuff out and it feels so good. Oh, good. Yeah, that's awesome. So organizing and cleaning is like one of my favorite things about life, oddly. I love just clearing stuff out. I love getting rid of kind of the old and bringing in the new. So if you're feeling stuck or stagnant, you have to change something. So change is key. So like you are changing kind of the physical, so getting rid of stuff, donating stuff for an exchange of energy to allow something new to come in that's serving you at this time. Just cleaning, throwing stuff away that's garbage, not hoarding or hanging on to stuff. A lot of people right now are hoarding. I don't know what's going on with that. They're not wanting to let go, and they're also hoarding goods. And I think a little bit of is what's going on with the the supply shortages, kind of, or the supply chain disruption. So I have to be careful what I say on here. But I feel that I don't see that. I never saw that as being a huge thing. I do think what's going on, though, is they are pushing fear actually on both sides. So part of it is, people. So I've talked about this before, how letting go of material things for sure. Yeah, that's good. Kind of just out with the old and with the new. This is the energy we're in now. It's letting go. So it's energetic and physical. But what's going on with the supply stuff, I never saw it as huge store sections having nothing. I've never seen that. I've seen maybe for a few days this store doesn't have this, or for a couple weeks maybe this store is really low on this. So you have to go to this store for that or this store for that. Maybe they'll be out of things a little bit longer. They'll be a little delayed, but I just never saw people. So I'm hearing to get creative. So you may just need to get a little creative with that, or exchange things, exchange of goods with people. There's things going on that, there's ways to kind of get through that if that is the case. But I never saw that as being such a huge deal. So what I think is going on is there are some people on really big platforms who are they think they're helping. So they are serving their purpose. But they think they're helping people by letting people know, or trying to give people a heads up on the fact we're going to have nothing. You better buy all this stuff, So that is also out of fear. So hoarding, when you go and you're overbuying and collecting, it's hoarding. It's out of fear. It's fear. So you're also in fear. So it's just a different kind, fear about something different, but you're also in fear. So if you have to get out of that vibration. And I see a lot of these people on big platforms or, having big audiences that are pushing that on people. So it's actually now, from what they started as being very informative and very helpful and waking people up, they're now having the opposite effect, but they don't realize that. They think they're helping. So if something is triggering fear within you, or triggering anxiety, or making you think it's just not fitting, not sitting right, not resonating, disregard it, let it go, step away from whatever that is, that person, that thing, just whatever it is, and give space there, okay? I had those upgrade symptoms I told you about 3 times this week. Yes. So there's a lot of upgrades coming in for light workers. You are certainly one of them. So you're going to feel however you feel when you get... when you have a change of energy, that's how you're going to feel it. So it might be tinglings in your head, third eye, random things. There might be random little pains, head pains, all that. So all the upper chakras are still. So someone has, I have neck and ear pain all of a sudden. Does someone have ear pressure? So someone I feel is having ascension symptoms in their ears, and they're also not listening to their guides. Someone is like this. When their guides are trying to talk to them. So yes, I turned them off because it triggered me. Yeah, so if it's triggering you, disregard it, because there's a lot of things that the second I hear it, I'm like, no, that's not true. That's not the way I see it. And everyone can take even what I say as it resonates. So if there's something that I say even that you're like, I don't know, that's okay. That just means either the frequency is not aligned, or you're unsure of it, or that's fine. So it's anyone. It's whenever you're listening to anyone. So I am just telling you what I get, because I actually don't have opinions on any of this. I don't have a judgment on how anyone handles their situation as a person. I've learned as a reader that that's just not helpful. So I actually don't look at anything that way. So what I say is purely coming from source. It's purely coming from my guides. So just take everything as it resonates. My ears popping. Yeah, I have a lot of pain and pressure. So I feel that for people with the ascension symptoms, the ears are a big thing, because you're kind of in like a little zoop, kind of an energy field, if you will. So your upper chakras are going to be, so you're going to feel dizzy, head pain, ear pain, eye pain, pressure. Some people, if you're having throat issues, if you're having throat chakra issues, you need, the first thing it could be, first of all, is your Akashic. So a lot of people are releasing Akashic. So I feel the feminines, the divine feminines. So, now remember, we all have a divine feminine and masculine within us, but I feel the divine feminines have pretty much gone through this, and they may be finally releasing something, but the divine masculines are struggling with this. So if you have a karmic relationship somehow with someone, even if you're not in a physical contact, you may feel the pull from your Akashic. So when I do a reading, and I know I'm into the Akashic records, is I have a lot of pressure here, and not pain, but just big pressure. So that's how I know I'm tapping into someone's Akashic, and then I can see, what their guides show me. So that's happened even with me personally. So I told you the story on one of my car lives. I told you that story where it was actually waking me up at night. It was like burning my throat, waking me up. That was because this other person was struggling with the relationship. So they were still very much in that space as if it was still happening, and I'm very much not in that space, but I was feeling the pull of it because I was still kind of getting rid of that, kind of releasing that from my record. So there's different things you could feel. So I just wanted to say that. And then also it just means, if you're feeling like more up here, like you're being choked, that's just your throat chakra. So that's, wearing blue foods, blue gems, blue around you. And that's also, that means you need boundaries. You need to put up boundaries and really speak your truth and stand strong. So my ears have been ringing high pitched all day. Yeah. Even my ears on and off have been ringing more, and it's more when they're trying, I think, to get my attention, if I'm in the middle of something. But you may feel that, you may hear that, so that could be your guides. That could be just ascension symptoms. I feel like ascension symptoms are strong. So if you're having a hard time with symptoms, I would, first of all, look at where in your body it is, which chakra is it related to? And I would then associate it with, okay, what does that mean for me? What does that chakra represent? What do I need to do, differently? How can I change something? How can I aid my physical self, emotional self? What do I need to do mentally to release something? So you have to kind of narrow it down. So I want to go through and do collective cards. So I will do collective cards just for this group. Okay, so let's do that first. So whoever is just on this call, just on this live, I will do cards for right now. So I feel a lot of you are really working hard. I'm proud. I love it. I feel a lot of you are really moving forward in your journey. It's good. So share a breath. Sometimes you just have to sit and breathe. For some of you, I feel you're almost working super hard on yourself to where you need to almost balance, keep going, definitely keep going, but balance it out with a little joy, a little childlike behavior, because the time for crayons is coming in. So it helps ground you a little bit, helps bring you back into this space. Because, the more you work on yourself and the quicker, everything starts to speed up, and the more you ascend, so you're going to feel it more physically. So it's really important then to ground, bring yourself back to breath, meditation, yoga, walking, all the grounding stuff we talked about. So, God, people having I feel like people are having lucid dreaming and vivid dreaming, and they're waking up. Someone's dreams are waking people up at night. So I don't know if this is someone in particular, but write notes. So if you wake up like that and it's very specific, write it down in a journal and then ask your guides to try to clear that energy so you can fall back into a sleep and relax. Because I feel like a lot of you guys, your guides are trying to communicate through dreams because they don't want to overwhelm you or bombard you when you're awake. And sometimes it's easier to let it settle into your energy field if they communicate to you while you're asleep. So you may during the day, just something may pop in your head, and that's from them. Okay. Yes. So I feel that's a lot of this group. My ears are getting hot. So they're really trying to communicate with you. They are really trying to talk to you when you're sleeping. So they're communicating with your higher self when you're asleep, and your higher self is allowing it to settle down into, your physical. So not sleeping well, waking early hours. So that's okay. If you are not sleeping well, that means sometimes just get up. Get up and walk around, and sometimes you just have to start your day early, or get up and meditate and say, what is it you're trying to tell me? Because that usually means that they're trying to communicate to you, but you could be too distracted. So let's see the energy around everyone in this group. Okay. So a lot of people are trying to work on connections, and this just doesn't mean, this isn't just necessarily romantic. So this just could mean your connections with people in general. A lot of you are trying to shift out anyone or anything that's not in the same frequency. And some are just patiently holding space, I hear. So some of you may understand that you guys are not in the same vibration if this is a relationship, and I mean marriage or, serious commitment. So you're just kind of waiting. It's like you're waiting, and I see some people it's like they're sitting there going, come on. So that's common right now. So just try to hang in there. Hold space, continue to do that. Support, in the physical, however you can. I'm having super weird random dreams, vivid. It's all silly things I don't think really matter. Yes, so sometimes you can even look up the meaning of the dream, because it may seem odd, but, it may mean something. So for me, they're usually not odd. They're just unique. So when I have that, I'll then do a quick read on it to see what that really was. So, so we're getting the community card. So I feel your guides are glad. It's like they're giving you a high five. They're patting you on the back, and they're very proud and saying, we're glad that you've joined a space. We're glad that you joined a community for this, because you are all very ahead of it when it comes to everything. So people are going to need to learn all this and catch up while understanding and while waking up to all the corruption. You guys are ahead of it. So good for you. So, oh gosh, patiently holding space. Yes, waiting for my husband to wake up more causes some friction. I know that's unfortunately to be expected right now. I'm seeing this a lot. So I'm seeing this a lot in my readings. The feminines are very ahead of the masculines. Sorry, any masculines. Not all the masculines. Not all. But a good amount of them. They don't understand. They're not stepping into their intuition. So the ones who do follow their intuition are completely awake and on board and ascending and totally good. But the ones who are not, who are still kind of clawing and hanging on to the 3D, are just going to be a little slower. They're just going to have a bit of a harder time. But for those, they're going to have tower moments. If you don't know what a tower moment is, it's a moment where you feel like everything comes crashing down, and it kind of jolts you and forces you awake. So unfortunately, that's going to be a good amount of the people coming up here soon. So you're also getting cornucopia. So everyone, no one is going to have any, I don't see any major physical issues for anyone in this group. I feel some may have tower moments around certain things. Some may be living with someone having tower moments, but they're not showing me, as long as you keep going and keep focusing, then you'll be fine. So I think most of you are past that. So I think all that's going to be coming in is abundance if you focus on it. So if you try to focus, let me explain what I mean by focus on it. So some people, when it comes to something they want or a situation they want, they're putting more lower vibrational energies into it by bringing in anxiety, stress. All comes from fear. So if you it's like you got to take a step back and try to think differently and try to train your brain to say, okay, What is it that I need to change? What do I need to adjust? What do I need to do? Because remember, you are the creator of your world. So if you feel that something is, if you feel you're imbalanced or out of line, off somehow, then it's something you need to do because it's something you created. Do you understand? So it's all based on vibration. So some things we do come into this world with, but even that is, for the most part, planned. You agree to it on a soul level. So if you're born into a real rough, situation with your parents, from our perspective here as humans, it's really hard to look at that and look at a child and think, oh my God, why would they ever? But remember, it's a very high light being in that little body. So we look at them as a precious, innocent child, which yes, they are, but they're also a very strong light being in there. So that goes for all of you too. Your souls chose to have certain experiences so that you can, there's different reasons for it, but it's usually for evolving your soul on a higher level. So you can move up on a soul level and do more things. And sometimes for certain people, if they've had multiple lifetimes where they haven't got something, this is the lifetime probably where it's going to hit the hardest. So that is related usually to parents, sometimes to like a marriage, but for what I'm talking about now, it's mainly related to parents. I feel a lot of you on here are releasing that. You have different things with your parents that you're healing from, because I feel it in my heart space. I feel both mother and father, but primarily father. So what you can do for yourself is call upon your healing guides and support yourself with green. So eat green, wear green gems, whatever kind of green gems. Surround yourself with, big green gems, ground, all that. There's a lot going on for people energetically in the heart space right now, because I see everyone's heart spaces are really, it's like they're expanding, but a lot of people are expanding simultaneously with healing. So you're going to feel it more. You're going to feel more anxiety. I want to say there's like 3 or 4 of you in particular listening to this that this applies to. So make sure you're doing extra grounding. Make sure you understand that, I'll explain it this way. On a soul level, this is how this normally works. You came in and agreed with this person. So whether we're talking about your father or mother, but father, it's father for most of you. You agreed on a soul level to help this person, help him understand and help him learn a soul lesson. So you agreed to come in through that experience, not only for yourself and your own, evolving your own soul, but you did it also for, as an agreement to this person. And then once you get it, and once you both see it, the contract ends. So you can cut cords with that contract and ask Archangel Michael to burn it. If you feel you're understanding this person and you're looking at them from a higher place and you're not looking at them from judgment or anger, then you've learned it. And so then you can ask that he cut the cord for you, so that you can fully release and start to move on. So this other person, or he may still feel it, but that's up to them to work on within their frequency. So it differs based on frequencies. So I hope that makes sense. Let me know if anyone has any questions about that. But also patience. So everyone needs patience right now for everything. No, everything is working out though, exactly as it's supposed to, exactly as it should. What we feel is slow. So, is really nothing over there. So time is so Archangel Raphael, yes. So a lot of you, this is what I see. I see it kind of like this in your heart space. Super, that Wizard of Oz green is what I call it. I refer that to with my daughter. And I see it all in your heart space. So it's like you're trying to get it all out. So I hope that resonates. But you can call on Archangel Raphael too, and your personal healing guides if you're having a hard time. If you're new to guides and angels, understand that they are all around us, whether we believe or not, so whether we realize it or not, whether we see them or not. So know that they are around you all the time. I can see them, I can hear them, feel them, everything. So I know they're there. But A lot of you are blocking it out. So some of you are asking for help, but you're not listening. You're not hearing it. So it's too cluttered. So that means you need more solitude. Okay. Great advice. Thank you. Oh, good. I'm glad that made sense and resonated. So let me see, what time is it? 5:30. So if anyone listening wants one quick card, I can do that. I'm a little short for time tonight, but I can do one quick card. I don't have enough time for a video one today, so maybe we'll do that next week if you guys want. But if anyone wants one quick card, they're guiding me, so let me know. Just say I'll take one, or I love a card. So I feel there's money stuff changing for people too, because I got this card earlier when I was doing a collective reading. So there's definitely going to be something related to money that's going to change for people. So I'm going to do the energy deck, I feel, right now. So let me just start. I'm just going to start at the beginning. So, sheesh. So, I'm getting your crown. Your crown is trying to open. So we're a little bit anxious. So we're a little bit... So I feel it in my chest. My back hurts. So there's a lot you're still holding on to. You're not speaking. There's something you're holding back. You're not speaking your truth because I'm feeling choky and I'm losing my voice. You're at the start of your healing journey. So I feel that, but you have a lot of, this is a sign for you, they said. So this, if you white, like a white dove, is a sign for you, because I feel they're showing me white feathers. So if you ever find a feather, it's your guides. So white is for you, because they're showing me them dropping it in front of you, but you're missing it. So you are at the start of your journey, and keep going. I feel keep going. You can do it, they said. So I hope that helps. Okay, Kimmy. Oh boy. So action, there's action needed from you now. You're having to make a choice and move forward with something. But I'm very dizzy, so you're a little bit overthinking it. I think you're overthinking money. But this came in upside down, which means you don't have anything to worry about. So I think that's what's holding you back. But there's no need. They're saying you can go forward. It's fine with that. So I hope that that helps. It's something really heavy on your mind because I'm very, very dizzy. So I hope that helps. Okay. Oh, geez. EDZIABIS. EDZ. So you are... you're on your ascension journey. So good for you. You're on your ascension journey. You're feeling stuck. My head hurts, so that could mean different things. That could mean pain. That could mean something with your crown chakra. But the broken heart card came through, so I feel it in my chest too. I can't breathe. There's something going, and then the all tied up. So you're feeling like a little stuck with something, and so I'm hearing not to take it personally. So I don't know if this must be related to a person, but I think there's something double. There's something you're trying to manifest, and you feel like, oh, why hasn't it happened? So I feel like they're telling you to step back. They want you to meditate more, because I feel my crown tingle. So they want you to meditate and focus on that. So purple is a color for you. So it's like you want so badly for something that you're actually pushing it away because you're frustrated. So I hope that makes sense. Try to just bring it back and try to meditate on it and picture it or the situation, because I think there's two things happening. That is if it's already happened. And feel the joy of it and the relief of it. So there's two separate situations. So I hope that helps. Just meditate on it versus overthinking. And I feel like a lot of these messages other people can also take, they're saying. So D. Ooh. Oh, okay. So you are, you have a lot of your upgrades around the moon cycle. So they want you to do the burn and release letter. They want you to give yourself extra alone time around the moon cycles. So full moons and new moons are the main ones. But if you are just, if you're just mindful of the moon cycles, and also be in the sun, because it's helping you with light codes, because there's a lot that's activating for you. So you're feeling it physically, and my eyes are like tingling in my forehead. So you're going to have a little more, your third eye is going to open a little bit more. So you've been asking for it. It's just you're a little bit too distracted. So you may be feeling it before you notice it any other way. So I hope that that makes sense. But good job. Keep going. Lori. So let's see. Ooh. Lori, I feel you are connected. I feel you are, oh, sorry guys. I feel you are connected. I feel you're a light worker and you're connected to the collective. So you're going to be feeling collective energy, one way or the other. So you feel it when it's, you feel it when the collective is struggling, you feel it. And you're like, what is wrong with me today? Or something. And then when the collective is, you know, taking in higher energies, you feel great and you feel very energized. So you're very much connected to the collective. So they want you, when you meditate, to focus in on the whole world. And you have the capacity to cover. So if anyone can do this, but for you in particular, Lori, if you cover the whole world in white light, you have the capacity to kind of tap into other people. And other people are going to pick up on your frequency. So I feel like you're doing communication on a higher level, like in the 5D, but you're not conscious of it on this level here. And then you also got the door to romance. So this could be either a new relationship, or your relationship you're in now will be, it'll be like a rebirth. So one or the other, but you're stronger than you realize. Even if you even if you feel a little bit alone, like you feel like no one else understands, or, you know, it's just you, keep going, because you have the strength. You are kind of born with that strength that they don't have yet, or they haven't tapped into theirs yet. So don't compare. So I don't know if you're comparing, but don't compare. So I hope that helps. Let's see. Okay, Jen deepen. So there we go. So you and, okay, so I feel you and your partner are a team, energetically. I feel you agreed to come in together to fully both step into your power at the same time and help each other, because those two cards came in together. And you also got the World card. So you're also very much tapped into the collective. So you're very, very tapped into the collective energy the same way. I feel there's some overthinking because I have a headache and I'm dizzy. So try to, and I can't breathe a little bit. So try to step out of your head space. They want you to walk outside a lot in bare feet and try to so picture the Earth Star chakra going down and then the energy coming up and out. So allow the energy to move through you. And it'll just help clear things out a little bit. And then you also got the sacral chakra card. So that chakra is purging. You are purging. So they're showing me a line of ancestors. So you are purging ancestral lineage. You are purging all toxic patterns and releasing them. You're feeling the frustration of certain things, and this is all related to sacral. So this is the divine feminine. This is the womb, the mother womb. So they're showing me Mother Mary around you. So she's hugging you. So I want you to picture the energy of Mother Mary, and all of you can do this. But picture the energy, especially Jen, of Mother Mary. Just feel like she's around you, because she's just holding you, because She feels, she knows what you're releasing, and I got leg chills on that. She knows what you're releasing, and she's transferring love straight to you. I can feel it in my heart space. It almost wants to give me tears. So do some meditations with Mother Mary. So I hope that that helps. Let's see. Okay, Amanda. Amanda. Oh no. Okay, let's see. So for you, there's a bunch of possibilities right now because you got the adjacent possibilities, Amanda, with the cornucopia. So there's a lot of different ways abundance may come in for you, different streams. So I don't know if that resonates or that's something that's coming for you. You are also on your journey. But the thinking man. So I don't know if there's something you're contemplating or you're wondering about which way to go, which direction to go, or you're looking to make a change. I feel follow your gut. I feel get out of your head and follow your heart. So there's something that you're unsure of or something that you're wondering, what do I do here? Or maybe I want to do this. Or so follow your intuition. So get out of your head. Don't go with your head on it and follow your heart. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. And I hope that helps. Let me see. Thank you. You're welcome. Makes sense. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Dee. Okay, so let's see. Is that Christine? So Christine, you are dealing with, you have a soul contract ending. So I think you're feeling, you're going to be feeling the release of that, but it's something that you just needed to recognize in order to release it. So I hope that, I feel this is with a male. And then you also got the happy family card, came in with patience. So I don't know if you're worried about something with your family, immediate family, but I don't think there's any need to. I feel like you don't question yourself. Don't second guess yourself. Just keep going. You're doing exactly what you should be doing. So don't stop. Keep going. They're just saying, keep going, keep going. So, and they're very proud. Your guides are, very proud of you. Keep going, keep going. I feel, so this goes for the whole group. I feel everyone is having, there's certain contracts ending for everyone right now. And it's all related to either immediate biological family or immediate, like spouse. So there's something you agreed to come in to do, and you're all getting that now. You're all seeing it. So let go. Some of you though, because this card came in, which is the comparison card. So let go. So some of you are looking like, hey, this person had the perfect this, and I have this, or this person got this, and look at what I had to deal with. So that's just like a victim consciousness. So that's just your ego talking. It's trying to push you into not working your way up, honestly. So it's just stopping you. So there's no need for that, because everyone came in with their own journeys. Everyone came in with their own lessons. So those people who are in the space need a clearing though. So I feel that some of you, you may have come in, maybe the childhood was different and you envied this, but maybe this person who you thought, you were envied, they have their thing is over here. It's not in their childhood, but they're dealing with it in this way. So it's just enough with the comparing. Someone's comparing themselves. Stop doing that. So that's not going to help you in your journey. It's just your ego. So you need to kick that ego to the side. Tell it to get lost. Let's see. Hello. Okay, so let's do for M. Oh gosh. Was this Michelle? Or I'm sorry if I am. So MHROVAT. So the sun is important for you. Be out in the sun. I feel the sun is where you're getting activations. So they're working on your crown, it's just a little bit blocked because sometimes you step back and you overthink a little. So stop that. So being outside is really going to help you. So it's going to help kind of move the energy through. So you can do the same with the star chakra. So picture the bottoms of your feet going all the way down into Mother Gaia, and then the energy coming up and out and allowing Mother Gaia to absorb that and transmute that lower vibrational energy. But get out of your headspace because my head hurts. So you're, as soon as you stop overthinking, or as soon as you stop letting each, sometimes I feel like you're either looking at something or you read something and you're like, what? No. And it immediately sucks you back into fear. Try to just cut that off. Try to nip that. If something's triggering you, you need to figure out what that's about. Why is that still triggering you? And then disconnect from that. So the sun is important for you. Thank you so much. Ooh, that was spot on for me. Oh, good. Thank you. You're welcome. I would like one. Okay. What's the name? Papaikta. Sorry. Sometimes when people don't have their full names, or I don't want to mispronounce things. So, I'll do a card for you now. Oh boy. Okay, so you are, let's see, put this in order. I feel there's something you're walking away from, a situation or something you're walking away from that is where you're supposed to be on your journey. Tanya. Oh, hi. Okay, sorry. So you're walking away from something and it's going to lead you to your true path. So there's something you're just decided that you're like, you know what? No, or I'm going to go for it. So it's one or the other, but it's going to lead you to your mission here. So keep going. So this is a woman holding a heart. So this always means there's going to be either a mentor, a role model that's a female that's going to just come to you from unconditional love, or that you can go to through unconditional love that's just going to help you navigate. And then there's lots of possibilities for you. There's lots of different ways or lots of options. So I don't know if this is related to like work or like a new career, but they're saying you have plenty of options and you're walking away from whatever doesn't serve you to allow your true mission to step into your mission. So keep going. So I hope that helps. Thank you. You're welcome. Totally makes sense. And my angel cards are saying the same. I'm just trying to figure out what way to go. Well, I can always do a personal reading if you want to book. So this was just a mini reading, but yes, I definitely think there's decisions for you. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, work. Yeah, that's what I was getting. So I would just say follow your intuition and go with whatever's not serving you. You need to step in a different way. So for the whole group, some of you are still way too much though in your headspace because my head hurts. So sometimes it's good to be mindful of different things. It's good to be aware, okay? But when you overthink, you're just lowering your vibration. And when you overthink, you're leading with ego, you're leading with fear, you're letting that drive the train, and that's not what we want. So make sure that you kind of follow your guts, follow your intuition. So yes, be mindful, but stay too much in your headspace. So you may be getting actual headaches, head pains, or just feel so that's when you need to just step back and surrender a little bit. And balance yourself out more. So make sure you're balancing the head and heart space. Because for some people it's imbalanced and they're just way too much in their headspace. I do feel some financial changes coming. Well, that's for the whole collective, and that's for this group too. So Sweet, did you want a card? I'll do a card for anyone who just jumped on. So Sweet, you hold the key here. So see, she's got the key and she's looking out as if nothing's ever going to change, but you hold the key, so it's up to you. You have the power. I feel that you'll be successful if you take action. So don't be afraid. So there's something you need to step forward on, okay? That you're kind of not wanting to, but you need to. That's what your guides are saying. So I hope that helps. Carrie, oh my Lord. So Carrie, you're welcome. You're getting Archangel Michael and your root chakra. So, and you're also getting your third eye. So I feel you need to balance the two. I don't know if there's a concern with something physical with, because safety, security, all that is the root chakra. Because you also got the decision card. So I don't know if there's something you're having to make a decision about that has to do with that. So whether it's career or something related to that, to safety, security. So that usually means either direct, like a marriage or a career choice. But you need to balance the two because you're also you're becoming more intuitive. And you just need to balance out your energy a little bit because it's giving, like your higher chakras want to open, but they're blocked a little bit. So try to just work on balancing. So clearing, salt baths, balancing, grounding outside. Jeez. So I hope that helps. Yes, thank you. You're welcome. So I hope that helps for everyone today. So I hope everyone's having a good weekend. I will try to do some video readings again too, because I think that was fun. So maybe we'll do it around something specific, a specific topic. So hang in there. I'll do another Ascension update because I do want to tap in and do a few mini readings on some world stuff. So I'm going to do that, and then I will come back on and do an Ascension update for that. So again, happy Sweetest Day. I took my daughter out for Sweetest Day dinner last night. It's like our thing for Valentine's Day, Sweetest Day. So even if you just go treat yourself to something, do that. So hang in there, everyone. I will be doing the energy blog probably, for Monday morning. So take a look at that. It's holisticlivingpractice.com, and it's under the Learning Library, and I do the energy update for the week. What to expect. You may feel Ascension symptoms or, different things going on. So there's a lot going on in the world though. So I do want to do a read on that. Thank you. Have a beautiful weekend. Thank you. You too. Thank you so much for your time and energy. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. So it was good to see you all. And let's see, probably Monday I'll hop on if I can and do that. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Allow yourself to just relax and have some downtime. And I'm open for, I think I open up 2 days next week for readings. So if anyone else wants to, appreciate you so much. You're welcome. So I did add another time too. So I added 60 minutes and people were looking for that. So I added 60 minutes. So if you want to jump on and do a reading there, and it's just, it's through Zoom. So I hope everyone has a good weekend, and I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you soon.